Hello, baseball fans, and welcome to an AL West matchup on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Lucas Giolito. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Bottom of the first, and now here is Luis Rengifo.
The second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there. Luis Castillo, a guy who debuted in 2017 with the Reds at 24 years old, multiple All-Star appearances, traded to the Mariners at the deadline in 2022. You think about that triple-digit fastball, but the changeup is the thing that stands out.
Yeah, and you could argue that he's got the best changeup in baseball. From the right side, it's like a Bugs Bunny pitch and works so well off of his fastball.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
The pitch. That one down the line, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. That misses off the outside edge. Singy, what do you prefer? You like watching Ohtani hit or pitch?
I think I like watching him hit. I mean, he hits monster home runs. And with guys on his team like Mike Trout and, formerly Albert Pujols, to see Shohei Ohtani stand up and be a little bit taller than those other guys, it's just impressive.
Runner at second, nobody out. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, these 2-0 counts, Boog, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
On the corner for a strike. 2-2. On the ground to third. On to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Goes to first, save. And there are runners at the corners.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Here's Mike Moustakas to hit. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Rengifo at third. Crone over at first with one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Kicks and deals. Way outside. Going to count 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. First and third, one down. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The notches strikeout number 150 this season.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Randall Grichuk now. There's the strike. And there's a foul ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Next pitch inside, and the count is 1-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Angels turned away in the first. We played an inning from the Big A with no score. Back here at the ballpark, top of the second, and here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
He's out.
Bottom of the inning, so in now for the Angels, Mickey Moniak.
The center fielder, Mickey
Castillo back to work. Just missed.
Ball one, no strike.
And he takes a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Next pitch misses. 2-1. Swing and a miss.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now one away.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Hunter Renfroe in now, takes ball one off the plate. The 1-0. On the ground to the left. And Renfroe is retired.
Batting eight, the catcher, Matt Thaiss.
Matt Thaiss comes up to hit here. First pitch just misses. Second inning here, no score. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. On the ground to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That is the inning. So they make short work of him there. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. Back in Anaheim, new inning getting started. And now for Seattle, Teoscar Hernandez. You know, we talk so much about how guys prepare for a start. For Giolito, one of the things that's really cool, he actually uses scouting reports and then plays MLB The Show to execute how he's going to go about attacking hitters. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Number 9. Castillo back to work. And that one is inside, ball one. That's inside. And a pitch. Fought off foul. The wind of the pitch. There's the strike. Line drive. That's a base hit.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. Doubled his first time up. That's in there. 0-1. Runner at first with no outs here. Now 1-1. Castillo will look to first, and he's back in safely. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Here's a 1-2. Stays alive. No outs. Runner on second. And a swing and a miss. And there's one down.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. In for a strike. 0-1. Runner at second here, one gone. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. He's safe as they jump ahead. A run scores.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And here is C.J. Cron. Reached on an infield single his first time. That's in there, and it's 0-1. C.J. Cron can hit a ball a long way. In 2022, he had a 504-foot home run that was 1 foot shy of the longest homer ever tracked by StatCast. Nomar Mazari tries to get back and save. Ohtani at first, one gone. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Shohei on the go. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Got him swinging. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And next for L.A., Mike Moustakas. Went down on strikes his first time through. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Man at second. Ball 1 there. Out there to center. Rodriguez makes the play, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Eugenio Suarez. Bottom 4, now the left fielder, Randall Grichuk.
The left fielder, Randall Grichuk.
And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Hernandez puts the squeeze on that one, and a quick out number 1. And next for the Angels, Mickey Moniak. Struck out swinging his first time. Off the mark there, and that's ball one. Next offering is in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And that's in for a strike. Next one misses, and the count is even 2-2. That one drifts inside. One down, base is empty. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Already two gone here in the home fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Grounded out his first time up. Out to short. He's in there.
With two outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Two outs, runner at first. And now the catcher comes up to him, Matt Thaiss. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
The pitch. And that one fouled off. And the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. Renfroe leads off first with two down to the inning. And he dodges that fastball. Here's a 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here at Angel Stadium, and now Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
And welcome back. And the batter will be the shortstop, number 9.
The shortstop,
The right-hander back to work. And the pitch is outside, ball one.
You know, these Angels just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
That's in for a strike. That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Righty delivers. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next pitch just misses. Ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now it's going to be Luis Rengifo. Right-hander kicks, deals. There's a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. France. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So now here's the DH, Shohei Ohtani.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That one is absolutely belted. And gone! He sends it out of here. His 41st home run of the season. And now they're out in front. It's 3-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
And now, C.J. Cron. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Been an interesting path for C.J. Cron. 17th overall pick in 2011 by the Angels. Debuted in 2014. But the power of the last few years has been amazing, and he became an all-star. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. C.J. Cron the opposite way. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. First pitch, and he just misses.
Count 1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Good looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Sliced hard but foul. And the 2-2. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Here's a 2-2. That one missed.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Tosses to first, and he's out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Randall Grichuk, the next to hit for the Angels. And that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez makes the play, and it's out number 3. 2 homers in the inning lead to 3 runs. 5 innings complete. Angels 4 and the Mariners 1. Top of the 6th inning, and now it's Julio Rodriguez.
The center fielder, number 44.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Taylor Saucedo.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So in now for the Angels, Mickey Moniak.
Angels, the center fielder.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
The Y to kick the pitch. Rip to third. Suarez throw to first in time. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Number 32, Hunter Renfroe.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Saucedo, a 6'4" lefty, 205 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. Swinging a foul straight back. And a pitch. Foul ball.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive.
Now
and
batting.
hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
That's in there. That's strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
In plenty of time to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Angels held in check, but they lead at 4-1. Top of inning number 7, and stepping in for the Mariners, Ty France. The M's in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Jacob Webb on a pitch out of the pen here. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 66, Jacob Webb.
Thornton taking over on the mound.
Number 46.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back here at the ballpark, and now the shortstop, number 9.
Angels, the shortstop, Zach Neto.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. And that one missing low. Right-handed reliever. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Next one off the plate inside. 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez settles underneath it and makes the grab. 1 away.
Up next for the Angels, the
Luis Rengifo getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Matt Brash, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. And there's a ball. In there at the knees. And a count 1-2. Kicks and fires. In the air, left field. Marlowe on his way over. Brings it in. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani. This guy has turned into a beast. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch. It was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
The next offering misses. Now 1-2. And another ball. Inside, 3-2 the count.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Three-2 on the way. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three-two. And he walked him.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting, the first
runner at
baseman,
first with 2 away.
C.J.
And here's the first baseman, C.J. Cron. First offering misses badly for ball one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Thornton checks over to first, and he's back. Shohei on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get into scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ohtani stands at second with 2 gone. Stays alive. Two. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Nothing across on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We look ahead to inning number 8. Angels 4 and the Mariners 1. Welcome back. We're at the top of the 8th, and now for Seattle, Cade Marlowe.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Matt Moore. He's been so good against lefties.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 55, Matt Moore.
New pitcher for the Mariners, Justin Topa.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Back in Anaheim, bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
The pitch. Hard hit left side. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk, the next to hit for the Angels. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. At the belt and fires.
2-0.
That's a strike. Slice down the right side. The pitch. And that's outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
He goes down looking.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Mickey Moniak.
And next for L.A., Mickey Moniak. In there, and it's 0-1. And a strike in there.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Hit weakly on the ground. Gets it to first. That's the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Through 8 full. Angels 4 and the Mariners 2. Back here at Angel Stadium, all set to start the 9th in this one. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
Nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Mariners, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.